So I'm here toward the back end of Kimble County Park. It's Kimble County Park in Junction, Texas. I just stopped to use the facilities real quick, and we're gonna probably have a picnic or something. But we stopped back here, but notice there's a disc golf thing here. But the river is very nice. I intend to go down there a little bit. Too bad I didn't bring my fishing stuff. It's really nice. But yeah, it's very big. Lots of park benches. I think this place is worth the detour if you're passing through Junction. That's Junction, Texas. And I was coming in from El Paso, and I'm trying to go to San Antonio, so I had to stop in between. But yeah, it's a very big park, very spacious. Today is today's Monday, actually. No, wait, today's Tuesday. It's a weekday, about 1 something. It's spring break though. Actually, it's a holiday, so you would think there'd be more people out here. I mean, at least more than usual on a weekday. But very spacious, and we're gonna go see the river in a while. I don't know if you noticed though, but I kind of like how it's not fully paved, so it kind of gives this like like outdoor feel. Like it's kind of like you're going off road type thing, and you can kind of pull up to your parking spot. You see that? So it's not. You see, there's a car over there pulled up to the park, so you can kind of use the they're unpaved little roads. Yeah, I mean, it's not like those other parks where you have to stop on the side and walk. You can pull right up into the grass, so it looks good. If you're looking for the disc golf though, because I don't see other ones, at least I don't see them around here. You're looking for the one disc golf thing. It's by this giant rock and toward the back, but I'm pretty sure this is the very back corner end. I think maybe I should go down there and look. I'll probably go driving around. All right, so I'm in the back end here of the park. I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I like how they have these little paths here. They're kind of like off-road-ish, right? Now, I just realized it's probably gonna be the first video I have where I'm driving, and you can hear my voice because I just realized that all this time I was recording and no audio was coming out because I don't know. I guess because when I have maps hooked up or to the car, like Google Maps or Onyx, like it's not keeping audio. It's recording the videos, but not. So I'm gonna do a voiceover in a lot of them. But I feel really bad about that. I did this really good 4x4 trip. I want to see what's in this back corner. This is not really 4x4ing, but it feels like off-roading, right? Let's see what's in this back corner. So see how you can just pull up to the very back. Oh, that's a little too far, I think. So it's kind of like they're unpaved, right? It's kind of like gravelly roads. So, oh, there's another disc golf over here. Oh, you can see it right there. So this is the very far extent, I think, of the park. I think. Let's see what the sign says. So it looks like a pretty long, like a lateral park side of the river. No vehicles beyond this point. Okay, so I can't turn right. What is that? Can I go down there? Looks like cars go down there, right?
Wow.
What do you think? There we go?
You want to? Hang on.
I do want to, but I don't know. Alright, so I guess you get a little off-roading. We did this crazy off-roading trail. It was, Gates to the Red Sands in El Paso, Texas. Yeah, it looks like other vehicles using this. So, yeah, beautiful river, beautiful river. Look at that. From the top, it was very blue, very blue. Man. Too bad we didn't bring any fishing stuff. Look at that. Hope the air conditioner's not too loud. Alright, I gotta. Did you want to go back to the picnic table, I think? I think that it ends over there. Right?
Yeah.
To that river. Pretty sure. I can go back up here, I think. What's her? Oh, okay. That looks better than the other one, doesn't it? Okay. So yeah, when I was on that It was an official off-roading thing that was on Onyx. It wasn't. I don't think I found it on. Yeah, this one looks better than the other one. I don't think I found it on. What's the name of that one? The Jeep one. Yeah, Jeep Badge. I'm not getting 4x4. Should I get in the 4x4? I'm fine. Yeah, I didn't see them Jeep Badge of Honor, but I should get a Jeep Badge of Honor for that. That was crazy. I was sliding around. I felt like a theme park ride. What's wrong?
Trying to find more shade.
I see another disc golf thing over here. We're trying to find a one with a lot of shade. Thought you want something by the river, no?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Let's pull in here.
But there's no seat. We need a bench, right? Are the benches up there?
There's one right here by the river.
Oh, I meant a table. Oh, there's a table.
Oh wait, is it a table or a bench?
I think it's a table, but somebody's taking it. Right a little further. All right, so it doesn't look like they have picnic tables right by the river. But yeah, I found all the other disc golf things. So, which one's shadier? Maybe that one. What do you think? Or keep driving? Okay, we'll come back to y'all. Yeah, so we decided to pull up to this table right here. Yeah, I feel really bad about and I think this is like the second trip I went on. I didn't even realize that it wasn't recording when I have it hooked. I finally figured it out. It's when it's hooked up to my car, and I guess I got my maps playing or something. It's not using the microphone. I don't know what's going on. If you know how to fix that, let me know. But from now on, I somehow have to unplug it from my car if I ever want to record anything from my car. So it's not good if I want to record a lot because I'll lose battery. But I mean, I can probably still do it. But I gotta remember to unplug it. Okay, so we're gonna set up for this little picnic. All right, so I always carry this one. This is actually a rock coat. It's like a tote. I really like it. It's canvas. But I always carry this picnic tablecloth. It's a heavy duty one you can get at Walmart. I've done a review on that on my channel before. I don't know which channel I did it, but it's probably on Grub territory, so I don't know where I'm posting this video. But yeah, you get I think it's 2 yards. I got the receipt thing still stuck on here, so they don't tell me. Yeah, but you go into the fabric section of Walmart, and I think it's worth keeping. Yeah, two and a half yards. You get 2.5 yards, and it'll cover almost any bench. Hopefully it'll cover this one too, because it has an extension. I think it does. Let's see. All right, went on easy. If you have a shorter picnic table, it'll just drape a little more. But yeah, now it's a nice clean surface we can eat on. I like that. We also have these pads from REI. Sorry, dog preference. But yeah, I don't know. I've looked all over the internet trying to find something like that, and I just happened to find an REI, and I don't think they sell them anymore. So they exist. And we're all set up now. Tied down, so that's good. So you missed me putting the mayo. Sorry, the camera. It has some sweet gherkins. I'm going to put a little more mayo. Just 10 more. Okay, that. Turkey. So turkey's always a good combo. I always buy it pre-shredded already. Got some tomatoes. And we got pickles. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause for that. Alright, just tap the side of the lid and it'll work. Like in the turning direction on the table. Actually work. Should record it, but I thought it would be embarrassing. Alright, there we go. Gonna gobble this now. Forgot to show you the burritos and bean dip, and we also have some sweet gherkins over there. Those are a pretty good snack around those. So there's a playground here. I think that's the bathroom. I noticed there's even a volleyball court with a sand pit, but it doesn't look like it's kept up. But yeah, so look, I saw people with bathing suits, so they probably are swimming in the water too. I'm liking this park. It's nice. That's the backdrop scenery on the other side of this park. We got the river right behind me and some mountainous, rocky hills on the other side. I don't know if I have a chance to go over though, but there is another side to the park way over there. So, oh, I see a basketball court. Another playground looks like. Yeah. Handicap parking right there. Oh, I guess they can, you know, if you had a wheelchair, you can come to these parks right here. Here's the view away from everything. Went to go throw some trash. Oh, the reason you want the heavy duty tablecloth, picnic tablecloth, is because, you know, it won't fly away. Like, look, it's taking the wind. Okay, so if you go with that lighter stuff, it's gonna be picking up, or you gotta worry about these little pins that break, and the thing's gonna tear off the pin, you know, the clips or whatever. But this, it stays on pretty good. Like right now, pretty windy day, and look, just still staying on the table. Oh, and yeah, you can see how it's still, you know, still staying there, even though it's... Another good reason to have this, because a lot of times the other tables are dirty, you know, the actual picnic table, and instead of having to clean it all, you know, it's you could just throw this on top and you have a clean surface. There you go. It just goes into his bag. Alright, pulling off now. Let's see. Now, like I said, I was hesitant to like drive all over the place. I wasn't on the cement, but there's a lot of little pathways. Like you see right there, it's coming out. And most of them go to the bench. To the benches, park benches. Here's a good example. Right to the bench. Yeah, there's a little more shade back here. We might have changed since we got here. Alright, so I noticed there's more of the park. I'm gonna look at the GPS tool, but I can see that there's some on the other side of the river, and I see that there's some on the other side of the street. Looks like there's RVs and stuff over there. Let me see. Hey, Yummy's right over there, like a little bridge. See what's going on there? Let's see what the sign says over here. So, Kimble County River Park. All state laws enforced. Park closes at 10 p.m. and overnight. Upload 3 minutes. No lifeguard, swim at your own risk. So you can't swim. So this is funding through Texas Park and Wildlife Department. I'm gonna put a 4x4 over here. Looks like a pathway people are taking. I don't know. Assuming it's gonna go to the river. So let's see what this park has to offer. Oh yeah, there's right up on the river. The river looks beautiful. Let's go look at that. I don't know if this is the pathway to get to it.
I know there's a boat to the river. It's a lot of them.
Like 2 L's, right? L-A-N-O? So is this the pathway to that? Oh wait, I see it. It's the pathway. It looks like it's an RV park on the other side, but it said it was a county park, so I don't know if the county's running RVs on, but I know it said no overnight right here. But let's go look at that. Yeah, some paths over there too. I gotta show this paths on the other side to some park benches. There's a park bench over here too. Oh yeah, there's like a boat one up on the right over here. Kayak or boat? Any boat, I guess, right?
Just depends how deep it is for the boat. There's boats. They like stop right there.
Yeah. The fish off right here. Oh, it's right up under there. Let's see.
Oh, it's not that deep in the first part.
Let's see, let's keep going over here. I'm not sure how far back I can go there. Not too far back, right? Let me try?
Huh?
Should I try or is it like
Try what?
going back there? Let me see. I guess I can just turn it off. Ooh, nice shade right here. Oh, name because private property right here. So this is the extent of
It's
it.
like you build.
Let's see. Oh, I guess I'm glad I have a four-wheel drive. Slipping there. If you don't come to these back rocks, it looked like all those rocks closer up to where everybody was okay. Maybe I think I'll be okay with two-wheel drive over there. Right here's kind of side road. Oh yeah, let me tell you about that other one. What was it called? Corridor to the Red Sands, I think it was. Gateway to the Red Sands. Thank you. And that one. There's like a little pathway over here too. Let's go over here. Gateway to the Red Sands. Yeah, I was sliding over all of these rocks and all the sand, and it was like this narrow, like it was like a ravine, but it was so narrow. It was like these deep walls you were in. It almost felt like I was in some kind of amusement park ride. And I was just sliding on the sand. It was crazy, but I had no audio. I have all the video. And actually, I didn't even get video of this one part where I had to stop, and Jennifer had to guide me, and I was yelling at her, "What is down mean? I can't go down." I wish I got that. See, so it's kind of like, yeah, if I had somebody nicknamed this park, they should nickname this park a four-wheel drive park or something. Junction City, no, Junction, it's county park, right? Oh, look at this, look. You can come over here, bring your car out. So this bench over here. See, I mean, you're not on pavement. That's what I like. But I can see when it's bad weather, you see that, right? I'm gonna come back around. I see a basketball court over here too, but let me stop for interest of time and we'll resume it. Alright, we're moving on again. I'm just a few feet away from that picnic table that earlier. They got a little pathway on the side of the like a walking path. It's paved on the side of the river. There's a whole pavilion over there, like with a bunch of tables. Let me show you guys that. Let's see. Over there. These aren't connected. This is probably that other one that's across the street, right?
Yeah.
So let's go back around. This is that little path I was gonna take, but I went to the picnic tent and said, "Oh no, let's connect." Should I go?
Yeah.
Let's go. I went under the bridge now. Did you double check this one? Is it the Liano River, Tom? If you like look on the Google Maps, it's Liano River, right? 2 L's, L-L-A-N-O. Oh man, it looks beautiful out there. There's a bunch of little pathways out too. I wish you came in the entrance.
Yeah, that's 2 L's, Yano River.
Yano River.
South Yano River.
Very blue. That's the bluest I've ever seen. Now, Jennifer, you said you saw the sign earlier in this account? It looks like it's obviously meant for camping, like RVing camping sucks camping. For county though, let's go find something that tells us. Cause I don't say I can stay overnight here. Look, they got a bathhouse. 5 times 10 p.m. So they must charge or something, right? I'm sure. Oh, they got little cabins. Look at that. You got little cabins there. What's it say? There's info right there. You got Wi-Fi too.
Make a picture of this. Just remember.
Any signs though about like? You see any signs? Like how much it is to stay? Huh.
Let me see if I.
Let's go look on the other side of the river. I guess. There's stuff over there.
It's called Morgan Shady. No. Tree Cabins RV Resort.
Oh, this is an RV resort over here. It's not the county. All right, so the RV resort connects to the county park over there. Let's go on the other side of the river because I swore I saw stuff over there. South Leon River. The sign's right down the right here. Junction is a paddling trail. I guess the river. Oh, you can buy kayaks if you need. Yeah. Junction City Park. There's the entrance. Let's get a photo of that, right? Let me see. Tell me when you're ready. So. Looks like you can pull over here, man. More paved over here. There's not more people out here.
I know, so it's just spring break. Make us do a little pool.
Is that like a rope swing?
Yeah.
That's jump in the water? Wait, where's that? It's like a big old boat ramp or something over there. Huge one. How come we didn't see that? There's a few more picnic tables on the left. They got little roofs. How come we didn't see that? Is this like a different side? No, this is the same road, huh? So that's something different over there, right? So this is definitely paved more. Wait, this one said City Park, didn't it?
Yeah. Junction City Park.
That's why it's different. So the City Park's here. The County Park's over on the other side. Watch your falling limbs.
Oh, I know what this is now.
Oh, this is the dam, right?
Yeah.
That's where we were. Let me pull over to say. There's no diving or swimming below the dam. So much your risk. Okay, so there was the dam. Right there. We were over there in our car, remember? So that is that side of the road. You got a huge pavilion over there. There are basketball court. There's a lot of basketball courts here. You know, I see a lot of basketball courts at a lot of parks And rarely do I see them being used. That's interesting. I don't know. Comment below. I use comments.
Their kids are too busy playing video games.
Yeah, I was thinking that, maybe it's the culture now. But also, too, parents don't like their kids out being out. Or a good parent, sorry. Being out without supervision, too. Once in a while, me and Juan have gone, but we go together, and I play basketball, too. But just adults find it harder to make time to get some exercise like that. Look at this. Look, it's a little bit of an off-road area. Do not cross cable bank erosion drop off. What? Oh, the cable on the right. So yeah, we got a river right there. And it's spring break right now. I would have thought that would have been time for people to be out barbecuing all these spots right. There's a nice little spot here. If I go down there and fish, right? In case I can drop something that people are probably doing. I think that's it, right? Alright. So that concludes this episode of Great Small
those
Parks.
have,
Look at the pits.
Covered area.
What?
The tables are covered.
Yeah, these tables are covered over here. But I also noticed there's like a giant smoker pit there. I guess if you want to smoke your meats, I'll get up here at 5 a.m. or something and start smoking the meats. I saw this one park. That's what actually gave me the idea of doing a Great Small Parks series, because, and I didn't get to really record it, but remember when that park we went to had a bunch of pits, like there were smoker pits up. Most places give you a grill, but this one like was themed smoker pits, and they even had a huge one like you would see in a restaurant. One of those huge ones. I didn't want to say where it was because somebody's need to go get that video done before me. If you know, comment below, because you might live near that one. All right. So this is another episode. This was Junction City Park, and across from there, I don't know. It depends. They both had their pros and cons, right? I like the going off the paved path on the county park. There's a lot of stuff over here too. At least they're covered too, right? These benches over here. That's a good thing on this side. So when you got the city park and the county park, it kind of makes it like one big park. That's kind of nice too. So Junction, I have a pretty good idea here. I wonder how long these parks have been here. I bet you those parks probably said, right? I didn't get to read it close. Comment below if you live in the area and know. Because they don't seem like they're neglected or old, right? I see more disc golf on this side. At least one of them. Two. Alright, that concludes this broadcast day. They got a pole too. Don't mind my grenade right there. It's actually a souvenir from the World War II Museum. Hopefully that video's out before this one. Yeah, pole. Wait, that is a pole, right or no? What is that?
It's just a city park.
Oh, it's a water park maybe? Like a splash pad? Hey, what is that? Like these cabanas and homes, like, are those rentable? Alright, let's go see. Unless you're selling them. Oh no, there's a sign there. It's gotta be rentable. They all look uniform. You gotta rent them, I guess. Did y'all see the cabanas?
Tree cabins.
Tree cabins. Tree cabins. At Rivers Bend RV Park. Okay, so I guess you can get a cabin there too. Yes, over there was a pool and a splash pad. You know where the kids get wet, but they don't get in the water. Yeah, that one is what I was thinking too. Let's do the city park on this side.
Surprised they really need this. It's spring break, right?
Yeah, you can get those cabanas right there. Surface over there. Like, turning back into the park. I'm turning back into the park from the county park. It's interesting back there. Not part of the park, but put it in 4-wheel drive again because I'm gonna come down this spot where the river is. I think this side is easier. The other side looked a little bit. I thought I might have gotten stuck on it. Yeah, I think you need 4-wheel drive right here. Yeah, I got a little bit of sliding going on with the car. Alright, we're gonna go.
Well, I guess I have to stop so I can get pictures of the view that way.
Alright. Oh, that way?
Because
So
the last
like-
time we drove in right to the view. Can I just get up?
Oh yeah, from here? Sure.
Or reverse?
Oh yeah.
Reverse back with.
Wait for me. You know, I'm gonna turn more on and
Okay.
reverse. So you want down. We just dismounted and yeah, that's what you got. When you get out, just make sure you don't get in the high grass. Watch for snakes. Let's go over here. There's some weird. I don't think there can be gators out here. Yeah, pretty clear. Oh, and they can't be gators. I don't think so because they're letting people swim here. Just don't let them in the high stuff. Oh, it's a nice picture opportunity for my car. I don't know. I don't think I'm exaggerating saying you need 4-wheel drive. If it's like a loose. I'm sliding a little. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Get out. Alright, so we're gonna record getting out of here. It's so part. It helps you put in drive, right? I have a 4-wheel drive. Now, there was another side earlier. I taped the other one. That one's a little bit worse. This one does seem bad. It's a little steep. Let's do slide rules and there we go. It's like an off-roading park. So I was gonna see what that marker said over there on that rock. I'm assuming it just said like who funded this thing or something, like in the park. Look, a squirrel. But it could be like a historical marker. I don't know. I mean, it looks like them. Oh, it's the site of the 1908 Confederate Veterans Reunion. Oh, let's take a look at that. That's some history there. Of course, we are in Texas, so there wouldn't have been a Union reunion. You know what? There were some Southerners that fought on the Union side, but let's see. So, site of 1908 Confederate Veterans Reunion. The Civil War ended 1865, and by 1880s, the ranks of the former veterans had thinned. Many had moved west, and old sectional divisions were subsiding. Groups like the United Confederate Veterans formed and held reunions to honor those who had served in the conflict. From July 29th to August 1st, 1908. Okay. This, what's it? UCV, I guess it's the United Confederate Veterans Camp number 996 of Junction, hosted a reunion at the site of veterans of both sides. Of both sides, right? Then living in the region. William Johnson Cloud, who served in the 18th Texas Cavalry, headed the event, and this boulder, deposited from Alta Vista Mountain, served as the speaker's platform. Reunion like the one in Junction in 1908 brought Americans together to remember, to honor, and heal past differences. So this in 1908. This was their speakers platform, right? So they brought this here for that? That's what it sounds like, right? That's very interesting. That is very interesting. There's a little bit of history there. You know, there's sites that show you like all these markers. I usually don't stop at every single marker. Many of them that I look at sometimes see it's significant, but I mean, there's some very interesting ones, so you might want to look into those more often. So I did a little researching on the internet, and I think, let me see, I think this is the picture right there. You cannot see the rock, because, let me see, I know the glare, the lighting is kind of bad, because it looks like they're standing on it and around it, but it looks like it could be their speaker's platform, right? It looks kind of like they got some poles sticking up, kind of like if it's a platform there. Hold on, let me see, that glare is pretty bad. Let me see. Probably be worse when I get. Hold on. Let me get this brightness up. Give me a second. All right, we made as bright as we can, but I'm pretty sure these people would have been all around this rock. I'm thinking that's what it is, because I see poles on the sides, so it's probably the speaker's platform. And I kept thinking, well, what is that in the back? I can't. There's like a mountain or something. So I wasn't thinking it was at first, but look. Now maybe that road wasn't even there at the time. Could have been, just maybe those guardrails weren't, right? But you can't tell from the picture. Then I was still confused about the picture, but then I saw this limb right here, right there. See how it twists? Note how it twists. I think that's that limb right there. That twist right there, right? Let me see. I think it is. It twists, right? It goes like that. See. Oh, I should focus on that one. I think those people would have been here in 1908, just like that. I think this might have been the picture. I couldn't pull any more else up without more in-depth research. I gotta keep moving and traveling, but yeah, let's see. I think because that tree, this might even be the actual angle. Sorry about the focus. Those people probably would have been all standing here, and those poles right there. I think so. That's very interesting. 19, over 100 years ago, right? 100 and what? So another 10 years would be 18. So almost 120 years, but another 3 years would be 20 years, right? So 117? Interesting. So you can Google it if you want to try to figure out the picture later. Yeah, we decided to get a little closer to the river on the county park side. It's very beautiful. Got a couple of ducks floating over there. Bit of vegetation up here, but when you look out, man, it looks nice. There's a little walking path here. It's paved. With benches on the side. There's Jonah. Here's a better view on this side. I took a few photos. Got the mountain on the background.